Coach Julian, I remember duck walks from gym class. I thought they were just a silly warm-up, a playground exercise. But lately, I've been seeing them pop up everywhere with claims that they can completely transform how your body looks and feels. Is this just hype, or is there really something to these?
Liam, it's absolutely not hype. Duck walks aren't just some playground exercise you did in gym class. They're one of the few movements that can completely transform how your body looks and feels. Most people think this exercise is just about burning out your legs. But today, I'm going to show you what really happens to your body when you start doing duck walks consistently. Welcome to Strength Unleashed, the podcast where we break down the science, challenge the norms, and unlock your true potential. I'm Coach Julian.
And I'm Liam. I'm genuinely curious because my ankles feel stiff, my knees sometimes ache, and my hips feel like rusty hinges from all of the sitting. If a duck walk can address that, I'm all ears.
That's exactly where we're starting. The first thing that changes, and this might not sound exciting, is your ankles. Most people walk around with stiff, locked up ankles. Years of sitting, wearing restrictive shoes, and repetitive movements turn your ankles into rusty hinges.
Rusty hinges, that's how my ankles feel, especially when I try to squat deep.
Duck walks force your ankles to bend deep with every single step. You can't cheat it, you can't fake it. Your ankle has to bend, your calf has to stretch, and all those tight spots that have been holding you back finally start to loosen up. What looks like just squatting and walking quietly sets off a chain reaction for your entire lower body.
So better ankle mobility translates to other benefits?
Absolutely. Within just a few workouts, you'll notice you can squat deeper, your knees feel better, and even walking upstairs becomes easier. And here's where it gets interesting. As your ankles start moving the way they should, something amazing happens to your knees.
My knees are a big concern for me. I get that nagging pain sometimes.
Most knee pain isn't actually a knee problem. It's often an ankle and hip problem. When your ankles can't move right, your knees have to twist and shift in ways they were never meant to handle. Duck walks create the perfect setup for healthier knees. The deep knee bend, combined with moving forward, teaches your knees to track properly over your toes.
So that little teardrop muscle on the inside of the thigh gets worked. I've heard that's important.
That teardrop-shaped muscle, the VMO, finally gets the work it's been missing. This is the muscle that keeps your kneecap moving straight instead of pulling to the outside where injuries happen. The constant tension and controlled movement also strengthen all the little stabilizing muscles around your knee joint, muscles that don't get worked with regular squats or lunges, but are absolutely critical for healthy knees.
So duck walks make your knees feel more stable and connected. And once the knees are good, the hips follow?
Precisely. Once your knees start feeling bulletproof, your hips begin to unlock in ways you never thought possible. Most people don't realize their hips are designed to be mobile and powerful, but modern life has turned them into rusty hinges. Sitting for hours every day creates tight hip muscles, weak glutes, and hips that barely move.
This is starting to sound like a full lower body overhaul.
It is. Duck walks attack this problem from multiple angles. The deep squat position stretches your hip muscles, while moving forward forces your glutes to work in a completely different way. This creates what I call useful flexibility. You're not just stretching muscles, you're teaching them to be strong and mobile at the same time. The result? Hips that move like they did when you were a kid, with power, control, and freedom that carries over into everything else you do.
My rusty hinges are starting to feel a little greased, but we're just getting started. When we come back, we're going to talk about what happens to your core during duck walks, because this is where things get really interesting.
Don't go anywhere. Tell us in the comments, what's one body part that always feels tight or stiff for you? We've covered how duck walks transform your ankles, knees, and hips. Now, let's talk about what happens to your core during duck walks, because this is where things get really interesting.
Forget planks, forget crunches? Are you saying duck walks are a core workout too?
Absolutely. Duck walks build the kind of core strength that actually matters in the real world. In the bottom position of a duck walk, your body wants to fall forward. Gravity is pulling you down, momentum is pushing you off balance, and your body is fighting to stay upright.
So it's constantly stabilizing against forces. That sounds more effective than just lying on your back.
Your deep core muscles, the ones you can't see in the mirror, have to work constantly to keep you stable. We're talking about all those deep muscles that wrap around your spine that most people have never even thought about. This isn't just core strengthening. This is teaching your core to work with everything else. Your legs, your breathing, and your balance all at the same time.
So a midsection that doesn't just look strong, but works strong. I'd notice that with lifting, playing sports, or even just getting out of bed.
You absolutely would. And here's something that will blow your mind about duck walks. They completely rewire how you move. Most exercises teach your body to move in straight lines or the same patterns over and over. Duck walks are different. Every step is like a controlled fall and recovery. Your body has to constantly adapt, adjust, and figure things out with every single movement.
So it builds movement variety, which I know is crucial for staying injury-free.
It is. Bodies that move the same way all the time are bodies that break down when something unexpected happens. Duck walks teach your nervous system to be flexible, responsive, and ready for anything. Your body's ability to sense where it is in space, proprioception, gets a massive upgrade. The unstable position combined with moving forward wakes up nerve pathways that have been sleeping for years. You'll notice better balance, quicker reactions, and a body that feels more connected and coordinated.
This is incredible. So much more than just a leg exercise.
And here's where duck walks really shine. They're one of the best exercises for building what I call useful strength. You know those people who look strong in the gym but can't move well in the real world? Duck walks prevent that completely. They build strength in positions and movement patterns that actually matter for daily life.
That's a huge distinction. Useful strength. So it prepares your body for real-world movements, not just social media poses.
Exactly. Think about it. When do you ever need to bench press something off your chest in real life? But when do you need to squat down low, maintain balance, and move forward while carrying something? All the time. Duck walks prepare your body for the movements you actually do.
And the leg muscle development itself must be significant.
It is. But we're not talking about just bigger legs. We're talking about legs that work through their full range of motion. Most people's leg muscles are strong at the top, but weak as paper at the bottom. Duck walks flip this completely around. The constant tension in the deep squat position builds strength exactly where most people are weakest. Your leg muscles learn to produce power in stretched positions, which translates to more strength in every other leg exercise you do. Your squats will go deeper, your lunges will feel smoother, and your jumping ability will improve dramatically.
This truly sounds like a holistic lower body and core exercise. But what about the mental side of things?
Liam, here's what might be the most important benefit of all. Duck walks build mental toughness like nothing else.
I can imagine when your legs are screaming and your heart is pounding, it's easy to want to quit.
But when you keep going anyway, that's where the real growth happens. This exercise demands presence. You can't zone out. You can't think about your phone. Every step requires focus, control, and determination. It's meditation in motion, except instead of sitting still, you're building an incredibly strong and resilient body.
That's truly the strength unleashed mindset. And the cardio benefits?
The heart and lung benefits are sneaky, but incredibly effective. Your heart rate will shoot up within seconds. But it's not the kind of cardio that beats you into the ground. It's conditioning that builds strength and endurance at the same time. You're getting stronger while getting fitter, which is the holy grail of efficient training.
This sounds like an exercise that truly grows with you.
It does. Because duck walks are so scalable, they work for almost everyone. Beginners can start with just a few steps, and advanced athletes can add weight or increase distance. The exercise grows with you, which means you'll never outgrow its benefits. Now let me save you from the most common mistakes that kill the effectiveness of this exercise.
I definitely need that. I've probably been making them all along.
Don't go anywhere. We've covered the immense benefits of duck walks. Now let's ensure you get the most out of them by avoiding the most common mistakes.
I'm ready for the pitfalls, coach. Lay them on me. First, don't let your knees cave inward.
This puts dangerous stress on your knee joints and completely defeats the purpose. Keep your knees tracking over your toes throughout the entire movement.
That's a classic mistake in many lower body exercises.
Second, avoid coming up too high between steps. The magic happens in that deep squat position, so stay low and maintain constant tension in your muscles. Think about moving forward while staying in a squat, not squatting and standing with each step.
So stay in the power position the whole time.
Third, don't hold your breath. This exercise is demanding enough without adding oxygen deprivation to the mix. Breathe steadily and rhythmically throughout the entire set. And finally, don't rush through the movement. This isn't a race. The slower and more controlled you move, the more your muscles have to work and the greater the benefit. Think quality over speed every single time.
Got it. Knees out, stay low, breathe, and go slow. So, what's the blueprint for incorporating this into our training?
For beginners, start with 3 sets of 10 steps forward, resting about 60 to 90 seconds between sets. Focus on getting comfortable with the movement pattern and building your tolerance gradually. Once you can complete this easily, progress to 15 steps, then 20.
And for intermediate trainees?
Intermediate trainees can aim for 3 to 4 sets of 20 to 30 steps with shorter rest periods of 45 to 60 seconds. You can also start experimenting with different variations like lateral duck walks or adding light weights.
And for advanced who are really pushing their limits?
Advanced practitioners can push the envelope with longer distances, added resistance like a weighted vest or holding dumbbells, or combination movements. The key is progressive overload while maintaining perfect form throughout every single rep.
This is amazing. Duck walks might look simple, but they're secretly one of the most comprehensive exercises you can do.
They build strength, mobility, stability, and mental toughness all in one movement. Give them an honest try for a few weeks, and I guarantee you'll feel the difference in how your entire body moves and functions. Your ankles will be more mobile, your knees will be more stable, your hips will be more powerful, and your mind will be more resilient. That's the complete package, and it's waiting for you with every single duck walk.
Coach Julian, this has truly been a revolution in how all view this simple exercise. It's about unlocking so much hidden potential in our bodies.
That's the mission of Strength Unleashed, Liam, to help you understand and master movements that genuinely transform your body and mind.
And if you're ready to integrate the duck walk and other powerful functional movements into a complete training system that builds unmatched strength and resilience, check out our Functional Beast Mode program, linked in the description. It's designed to unleash your full untapped potential.
Hit that like button if this video helped you, subscribe to Strength Unleashed for more hard-hitting fitness truths, and leave a comment below telling us what aspect of the duck walk's benefits surprised you the most.
Go embrace the duck walk revolution and move like you were always meant to.